we're going to build your landing page, and I'll give you one strategy to build a landing page. So like I said earlier, building a landing page itself is not going to be good enough. You would have to make it powerful, right? So how do you build a great landing page? I'm going to give you one strategy today. And in fact, you should put this strategy on your existing business as well. If you have a website today, relook your website and see what you can do to improve it using this strategy. So landing page strategy that we use a lot is called the AIDA or AIDA framework, right? So it's A, I, D, and A. So the A, the first one, A, stands for, let me just draw this again. I love drawing. The first A stands for attention. So on your landing page, imagine yourself coming to a landing page. How do you get attention from people? That's A, right? First, you're gonna get attention from people. Now, some AIDA frameworks, if you Google the AIDA framework, you'll see that the A stands for awareness, but I like to think of it as attention. Yeah. So how do you get the attention of people, of your readers first? Then once you get the attention, you build up interest. Okay. Once you build up interest, you build up a desire. And lastly, you say, hey, click on this button, click on that button to sign up, click on this button to pay right now. So basically, you have 4 stages to a landing page, an effective one that converts very well. The most important part of this piece, of this puzzle, is the A portion, attention. Can we give you some quick examples? And I'm going to walk you through before we go into building this landing page practically. Yeah. So the first one, attention. So how do you get attention from your readers or your visitors who visits your landing page or your sales page, right? The first one will be attention. So attention means you want to grab attention. And I have 2 steps for you here today. So to grab attention, first, you want to grab your readers' attention. And number 2, you paint the dream of what life would look like with your readers' problem solved. So imagine today you're building your own sales page. Yeah. Now, we have a Facebook advertising course online. So we don't call it the Facebook advertising course. On this page, when you visit the page, we say, turn your wasted Facebook ad budgets into profits. Now we grab the reader's attention using this headline here. So I want you to think of it for your own business as well. What can you actually create as a headline that grabs your user's attention? Now maybe you won't actually resonate with this title because you're not my target audience. But for someone who has been wasting their ad budgets on Facebook, when they read this, they're going to be like, okay, how can I turn this into profits? This speaks about me. All right. And number 2, you paint the dream of what life would look like with your readers' problem solved. So that's here. If you can see that, I've mentioned, what if all your Facebook ads can turn or become profitable? That's great, right? So depending on your business right now, think about the 2 headline, the one headline and the second sub-headline that you can create for a landing page. Just mentally think about it. What can you do to grab your users' attention, right? And then paint what their life would look like with their problem solved. All right. If you're in a gym business, for example, you can say, lose weight, lose 5 kilos in 3 weeks during the MCO, right? You grab their attention. And what life would look like if their problem is solved. I don't know. Think about it, right? So depending on your business, think about the headline and also the sub-headline that you can put for your landing page itself. It's going to be very powerful for landing page building later on. All right, I'm going to move on. So that's attention, right? So the A stands for attention. This is your framework. Number 2 is interest. All right, how do you create interest? Now, when your visitors read about your attention, when they get attention to your page itself, the next thing you're going to do is they're going to get, oh, why should I care about this? This is attractive, but why should I care? Why is this so important for me? So I have also another 2 steps for you here. So when you're building interest on your landing page itself, you're going to do 2 things, right? First, describe the pain that your readers is going through right now. And number 2, describe what they have tried before to fix the problem and why it hasn't worked, right? So if you're a gym business, you can, in the bottom part of your landing page, you can say, now, I know it's going to be hard for you to keep fit and work out at home. Maybe you have tried some home workouts, but you keep on getting fatter and fatter. That could be one, right? So you want to describe the pain your readers is going through. and describe what they have tried to fix before and why it hasn't worked before. So that's one of the formulas that we put for landing pages. So that's how you build interest. This is how you suck the reader into reading your landing page, right? So in this example here, the first one I said, okay, let me just put this one, right? So in here, I've mentioned you have tried, right? But none of your ad campaigns was ever profitable, right? So I'm describing that pain. Facebook ads cost seems to be getting higher and higher, and your customers do not seem to be converting at all, right? This is the pain where my readers are having. Their ads are not working, right? And then I describe what they have tried to do before and why it hasn't worked. Now, the problem is not the hack you don't know about. The reason why your Facebook ads is not working is because you spend too much time on optimizing it without a strategy in place. So two things here. When you build interest, you always want to talk about their pain, right? And talk about what they have tried to do before and why it hasn't worked. Now, this is very powerful because when you do this to your target audiences, they get sucked into your landing page and they start reading like how they would in their own situation. All right, this is really, really important. All right, so that's interest. Let me just type this down. So first you build attention and then you build interest. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to build desire, right? And you want your customers to think, oh my God, I got to have this right now. This is the exact product or the exact service that I need right now. So two steps again. One, to build desire on your landing page, you want to introduce the solution that you're offering. What are you offering? Is it a product? Is it a service? Is it something I can buy? Is it something that I consume online? What is it, right? Number two, you overcome the objection of why they cannot achieve the dream. So, for example, if you're a gym business who is offering, let's say, online coaching, right? So you introduce a solution and say, hey, this is an online coaching program that's going to be designed to take you to lose 5 kgs by the end of the movement control order. Then you overcome their objection. Now, I know you're skeptical about online training, but we have done this before. And look at some of our past clients who have seen changes without having to pay for a gym membership. And they have exercise from home, for example. So two things here. Introduce a solution. And second, overcome the objection of why they cannot achieve the dream. So for example, in our landing page, what we do is we introduce a solution. So what we do is say, hey, in Facebook Ad Dive course, it's a course that you will learn through tested and proven Facebook advertising techniques that we tested ourselves. And in fact, today is to use and lead, right? And then we overcome their objections. I've not pasted the objection part here, but it's down here somewhere, right? Why do they think that they can't actually achieve this dream? We push it out. So they'll feel like, oh, this person who have built this landing page is talking precisely to me. And this builds desire in them. All right? Okay, I'm going to leave this on here. This is going to be desire. All right? So we have attention, interest, desire. Now the last thing is call for action. Now this is really important in digital marketing or doing anything online. You have to call for action. Never assume a reader or an audience know what to do. They have to be told what to do. And that's why online you see all sorts of big buttons here. Buy now, click here, join here, go here. Those are things that tell people what to do. You have to click on this button right now. Click on this button. People have to be told what to do. They do not know what to do unless you tell them what to do. So in this example, you can see that I have buttons here. I have buttons here. Join now, you know, join Facebook Ad Dive now. Change your life right now or whichever that you want to do. All right. So the last one is simple. It's basically taking action. How do you get your visitors to take action and get them to do something immediately? All right. All right. So take a look at Netflix landing page again. Can you spot their AIDA framework in action? If you're on desktop right now, just go to netflix.com. Look at their landing page. Can you spot their AIDA framework? So the first thing of all, you can see here is within the first page here. Let me just change this to a different color. Yeah, action, right? Action is try right now, right? Action is try right now. The attention is this one here. Unlimited movies, TV shows, and more. Wow, perfect for me during the movement control order, unlimited movies. That's attention, right? Why don't Netflix come out and say, hey, we are the largest video streaming service online? Nobody cares about that. People care about what's in it for them, not about their company. Nobody cares about Netflix in a way, right? They care about what's the benefit in it for them. So that's the same thing you should do for your customers as well. Cancel anytime. That's a great one, right? Cancel anytime. So I know as a user, oh, I can cancel anytime. I won't get charged forever. This is safe, right? So that's attention. Now let's look at the next one here. This space is off here. Okay, my drawings. Okay, let's look at the next page. So that's attention. Now, interest is where you see here, right? We have, hey, enjoy this on your TV, right? Don't have a TV? Fine. Enjoy it on your mobile phone and watch on the go. Hey, that's interesting, right? I can enjoy this any single where, right? So this creates desire as well. This creates desire. Oh, I want to watch this movie. I want to watch this movie. This is one of the latest big thing in Malaysia, for example. So this creates desire. I have to have this right now, right? And you create desire this way. So Netflix does that very well. There's a few more things here. When people scroll down to read more about Netflix and what's the terms, then they see things like this, right? They see things like, oh, how do I cancel? Now, this is a very big point. Netflix is flexible. There's no pesky contracts. There's no commitments. You can cancel anytime and in just 2 clicks. So I feel safe right now, okay? I feel safe. And what I do next is I take action. So how do you take action? Now, if you look at Netflix, you'll notice that call to actions is huge. Where do you see that? The big button here, the red one is so you can't miss that button here. So this is the thing that you see, right? Big buttons on your landing page itself. And the problem with a lot of website owners and business owners is that they design their website so beautifully, but they lose out on the call to action. Their call to action is very small. The contact form is like somewhere away. People have to click like 3-4 times to find a contact. The contact number very small. Why do you do that, right? You want people to take action immediately. You got to put it big, make it red, make it pop out. So that's action.